Cliff shifted his weight from one foot to the other and tightened his hold on his weapons. "Did you kill Bastion?" "No, we have no intention of killing him. Bastion is one of us." Shock tore through Cliff. His jaw dropped. "Bastion is an immortal?" "Yes." "No way. He couldn't be. Immortal Guardians didn't help vampires. They killed them. That's why Bastion wanted to wage war against them. At least, it was one of the reasons." "He said he was a vampire like us." "Because he thinks he is," the leader replied matter-of-factly. "Bastion is confused. He was fed false information by the one who transformed him. We're here to help him, not hurt him." Before Cliff could call bullshit, Vince motioned belligerently to the carnage around them. "Then why are you killing all of us?" Joe nodded, his face dark with fury. "Bastion's vampire followers have not been confining their feeding to those on the lists they were given." Cliff frowned. Every sunset, Tanner, Bastion's human assistant, gave each vampire a list of men they could drain. Every name on the list was that of a pedophile, and Cliff, Vince, and Joe had steadfastly stuck to those lists. It was a win-win. They got the blood they needed to survive, and at the same time protected who knew how many children from the monsters determined to prey upon them. Had some of the other vampires strayed? As if to confirm his thoughts, the imposing warrior continued. "They're killing innocents. I'm afraid we cannot allow such to continue." Joe shook his head. "But Bastion said immortals kill innocents." "As I said, he was misinformed. Immortal Guardians only kill those who prey upon the innocent, those who threaten to reveal our existence to the mortal world, and those who seek to harm us. We protect innocence." The giant sheathed one katana, pulled out a throwing knife, and hurled it into the throat of a vampire who had snuck past another Immortal Guardian and was circling around to attack his back. Cliff glanced at his friends and jerked his head toward the tunnel behind them. All three took a couple of steps back and huddled together while they kept an eye on the immortal blocking their path. "Do you think it's true?" Joe blurted. "Do you think Bastion is an immortal?" Cliff strained to hear what was taking place at the end of that unguarded hallway and finally managed to glean a little information. "Bastion is injured, but Roland hasn't struck a death blow." "Yet," Vince added. Joe nodded. Cliff's glance strayed to the powerful immortal who left them to their discussion while he tossed daggers and throwing stars at other vampires as casually as one might toss breadcrumbs to a flock of pigeons. "Before they struck, I heard this one tell the others to try to keep Roland from killing him." "What?" Joe asked, eyes widening. Vince scowled. "Maybe he just wants to kill Bastion himself." "Or maybe," Cliff forced himself to say as doubt crept in, "he's telling us the truth."